Apollo 11 astronauts pictured here, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, are ready to be launched into space with a 3-stage 363-foot rocket. The rocket will use 7 million pounds of thrust to drive them into space and make history. The shuttle launches from Cape Canaveral, the location pictured here. July 16, 1969 at 9:32 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Apollo 11 starts its engines, and 12 minutes later, the rocket is in Earth's orbit. Apollo 11 gets the go-ahead from mission control, and the crew members began a 3-day trans-lunar injection. To put it in simpler terms, they began their trip to the moon. They snapped this beautiful picture of the moon while still on board the Apollo 11. It is simply breathtaking. The day after they enter the moon's orbit, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin begin their descent to the moon's surface. Michael Collins wrote that the machine named Eagle was the weirdest looking contraption he had ever seen in the sky. At 4:18 Eastern Daylight Time and only 30 seconds of fuel remaining, Armstrong radios with the message that they have landed the Eagle. As you can see pictured here, the mission control explodes with happiness and celebration. At 10:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Armstrong readies to make the first human footprints on another planet. More than 500 million people watched this monumental occasion on their television. Listen to the famous audio they heard.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I wonder how that step felt like for Neil Armstrong. Buzz Aldrin joins him and will later describe the moon's surface as magnificent desolation. They explore, take pictures and samples of the moon. Before they left, the crew of Apollo 11 planted an American flag and a plaque on one of the Eagle's wings to honor the Apollo 1 crew. The plaque reads as follows, and I quote, "Here men from the planet Earth set foot upon the moon, July 1969 AD. We came in peace for all mankind." In July of 1969, President Kennedy's challenge to put man on the moon became a reality when the Apollo 11 crew returned on July 24th when the crew splashed off the coast of Hawaii. Kennedy's challenge has been met. Men from Earth have walked on the moon and returned home safely. 7 months prior, NASA sent Apollo 8 to the moon, making it the first manned flight of Saturn V's rocket to be in the orbit of the moon. In a post-flight press conference, Armstrong calls the flight a beginning of a new age, while Collins talks about future journeys to Mars. Over the next 3.5 years, 10 astronauts will follow in their footsteps. Gene Cernan, commander of the last Apollo mission, leaves the lunar surface with these words: "We leave as we came, and God willing, we shall return, with peace and hope for all mankind."